In today's video, you're going to learn why your emails don't drive sales. If you're suffering from one of these problems, either a weak brand voice or non-existent one, your copy sound generic and made you already skeptical if email marketing works. Maybe you're not sure about your segmentation. You're just trying different, groups of customers, but you don't really know what you're doing. Or you may be just heavily relying on discounting. And at some point, your customers just stop buying. I'm going to show you how to flip this around in literally 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have that time, let's jump right in. If you're new to this channel, this is where I'm sharing what worked and what didn't work and what we're actively doing to scale email and SMS marketing for e-commerce stores. This is all we do. I'm not selling you anything, but rather I'm here to basically find a top tier talent, new opportunities, and growing my network of people. If you are into email and SMS marketing, please subscribe to this channel as I'm releasing videos daily. 89 days before Black Friday. Like this video if you want to like it, and leave me any questions in the comment section. So if you're suffering from any one of these issues that I pointed out right here, what you want to do instead, right? So instead of just, sending boring generic emails that nobody reads, you want to create a unique brand voice, define your brand values to connect with your tribe. You're not just selling products, you're connecting and creating a tribe, and ultimately build unique content pillars. So many brands, what they do is just copy top brands, and then they don't get it, why they don't see the results. It's not about just copying other successful brands, it's understanding your brand voice, your brand values, and your unique content pillars. All right? I'm going to show you in a second how we're going to do this. I have a whole table right here, not to get you too scared. But basically, if you want to do this, because that's what essentially going to drive you sales, you have two options. Option number one, you can actually pay someone like a branding agency, shed 10 to 20 grands to basically build you these things so you actually have a brand and you're not just a drop shipper. Every single brand that respects itself, like Lululemon, Dr. Squash, Brooklinen, any big brand, they have this super defined. So you can actually pay somebody. That's a very expensive process. Or option two, you can do it with AI. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to get you 80% of the way there. All right. It's cheaper, it's faster, and it's DIY friendly. Oops. All right. So if we want to do that, this is the 3 steps that I have for you guys. So first, you need to access my Gamma file. I actually created a full Gamma file on Email Marketing is Dead. Just scroll down. There's a whole case study right here on Loop earplugs. This product was super commoditized on Amazon. They almost went bankrupt because they used to target everybody, construction worker, teachers, parents. But then before they got bankrupt, they did this process. They defined their avatar, their tribe of young concert goers, and then they literally created cool partnerships like the one with Coachella. They started basically talking to their customer, to their direct tribe of young concert goers, and now it's a 9-figure brand selling $60 earplugs in, on Amazon. In a sea of competitors, they sell it for $10. So how we want to do this for us? So first of all, access this Gamma file. Go to the brand voice strategy that Lululemon use. And basically what you want to do, this is exactly what I spoke about. This is what Lululemon did. They defined their values, mindfulness, movement, community, self-empowerment. They also, off of that, it's a pyramid. So layer 1, brand values and worldviews. That's them. Then their brand voice. So their voice style is confident, inspirational, encouraging. And then content pillars that are based on these two. So for Lululemon, they have movement story, yoga, run, hit, etc. Athlete and community stories, mindfulness and mindset content, and product innovation highlights. All right, what we want to do, we're going to grab this. I did the hard work for you guys. You're going to open a new chat, and you're going to write this prompt. Please adapt this brand strategy for my brand. Okay? And the brand, I'm today going to write for Graza. I love their branding. And we're going to basically ask AI to write me or adapt this strategy for Graza. So graza.co, and drop or control V, copy, paste this from highlights to brand into AI after the prompt. Hit return or enter and let the magic begin, guys. So if you know Graza, you know that they're all about bringing these super high quality olive oils from Spain and Portugal, where you know the origin of the oil. You can see now serving olives from Alentejo, Portugal, or from Andalusia, Spain. There's 2 types of oil, one for sizzling, like frying, and one for finishing. So you see, you can put it on like ice cream. They have different flavors. Anyway, super, super nice olive oil brand. And we want to basically define their brand so we can write email campaigns using AI. All right. So, brand values and worldviews. They're joyful everyday cooking. Cooking should be fun, simple, and celebrated daily, not reserved for special occasion. Accessibility without compromise. Premium olive oil doesn't have to be intimidating, elitist, or hidden in glass bottles on a high shelf. Playful sophistication. Serious about quality, but not serious about ourselves. Good food can be both elevated and approachable. Sustainability and simplicity. Single origin, high quality sourcing without unnecessary additives, fluff, or waste. Brand voice, playful yet smart. Accessible and relatable. Fresh and modern, encouraging. All right, so Graza, playful, cheeky, approachable. Content pillars. Now, this is where the money's at, guys. So what you want to do is basically grab the content pillars, basically grab all of this and move it inside of a new Google Doc. All of this stuff. Okay, you do this. While you do this, I just read you the content pillars. Everyday food joy, community and culture, ingredient education, and brand playfulness and product love. Okay, so what does that mean? Everyday food joy, quick recipe, easy cooking tips, playful meal inspiration. Drizzle versus sizzle. I told you there's two types of bottles, one for frying, one for like finishing salads or ice creams. Community. Okay, so UGC, spotlight on home cooks, chefs, foodie creators using Graza, ingredient education. All right, so what do we want to do next, guys? This is where the money's at. Please write me or please suggest emails for email campaigns for September. One campaign a week, no discounts. Now, what the AI will do is actually tap into each one of your content pillars and basically suggest, one campaign on each one of these. So quick recipes, spotlights on home cooks, fun digestible content on olive oil, health benefits, and the design story, why Graza looks and feels different. There we go. Sharpen your pencils, sharpen your knives. Share 3 quick weeknight friendly recipes using drizzle and sizzle. Example, sheet pan veggies, 1 pan pasta, skillet chicken. That is this here for back to basic, back to cooking. Meet your match, drizzle versus sizzle, around the table. All of these are fantastic. Here are myths. So a lot of good stuff here. Now, what we want to do, if we want to write it, go back to my mega doc that I gave you. Go to copy table. This is the winning formula of writing email campaigns. Copy this and basically ask, write me these campaigns in this format. Shift return so you can skip a few lines and just paste it. Paste that table right here. Copy and paste it inside. There we go. Back in the kitchen. Back to school tie-in. Focus on easy everyday meal. This is the notes. Call to action, cook smarter tonight. Weekend meals made simpler. September means back to school, back to routine, and back to the kitchen. Dinner doesn't have to feel complicated. A drizzle here, a drizzle there, and suddenly your weeknight meals taste like a celebration. We've rounded up quick recipes you can make just like a pan, some fresh ingredients, and your trusty Graza bottles. All right, not bad. So header, drizzle or sizzle. Educational, this is the note. See how they're different. 2 bottles, endless uses. One for finishing, one's for cooking. And together, they transform everything you make. Drizzle brings brightness to toast, salad, and roasted veggies. Sizzle holds steady under heat, perfect for sautés and sears. Knowing which to reach for is the easiest upgrade to your kitchen routine. What I would probably add here is probably some gif or playfulness. But this is a pretty good start. You can give it more feedback and make it perfect for your brand. But now the difference is the copy is not generic. It's actually leaning on your brand identity, your content pillars, your brand voice, and your brand values and worldviews to connect with your tribe. All right? You can change it, you can iterate it, and you can make it perfect for your brand. I'd love to basically ask if it worked for your brand. Leave me a comment down below or any questions you have. Tomorrow, we're going to learn how to create a BFCM strategy. Now that we know how to write copy using AI, in literally a few minutes, I'm going to show you how we can translate this entire strategy that has been working for us and our company, for all of our clients for many years now, for your brand. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you manana. Peace.